So after we discussed the compare and contrast the physical hunger symptoms with eating in the absence of hunger, we sometimes will do an action plan before we go on to like practicing trying to sort out, is this physical hunger or is it not? So sometimes an action plan can be, if you're not sure if you're hungry or not, drink some water. Just drink some water, rule out thirst, drink some water. Maybe do some deep breathing, just buy some time, postpone the impulse to eat because you may not be hungry and you might just not be aware of that. Sometimes dancing is a good thing. You could say take a walk, but dancing is something most people can do inside their homes. Whatever it is, it needs to be something that's sort of readily and easily done in that moment. It's sort of just a redirect, a quick redirect. Sometimes people could make a phone call, but it's what you do is just sort of buy some time to sort out, is this hunger or is it not? The other way to do this, sort it out, is by asking yourself what I call the 4 questions. So this helps patients like really sort of dig deep and ask themselves, am I hungry? Rather than eating by a food rule, it's 8:30, it's time for me to have a snack. No, we're gonna be intuitive eaters and we're gonna ask ourselves, am I hungry? So, should I eat? If to eat is the question. If I'm hungry, okay, answer the question. Yes, I am hungry. If I'm not hungry, no, I am not hungry. It's not a guarantee you won't eat, but it's the answer to the question at hand. So if I'm hungry, I've got 3 other decisions to make. So the next one is, well, what am I gonna eat? Well, I ate dinner at 5, it's 9:30, and I'm kind of hungry. So I have to decide what. And I'm in charge of that decision. It could be, I could order a pizza, I could eat 100 calories with the yogurt, I could eat, I have options, but I'm going to make an active, deliberate, mindful decision around what. And I'm going to take into consider the time of day it is and what I'm about to do next. Because if I'm going to go to bed, I probably only need a few calories. How much? All right. So if it's dinner time, it's 5 o'clock, I'm hungry, and I'm having pizza, and I normally think of pizza as a bad food, I've got to decide, nope, I'm going to eat pizza. I'm going to get out my can of green beans, I'm going to drain them and rinse them so that all that salt water goes away, or at least most of it. I'm going to get out, a banana. I'm going to have a banana, piece of pizza, can of green beans. That's how much I'm going to eat because that will actually fix hunger, okay? And then, can I live with my decision? Is that something I can live with? Can I moderate pizza so that pizza doesn't feel like I'm cheating and having to start over and dig my hole deeper before I can dig myself out? I can moderate, make mindful, deliberate decisions around if, what, how much I eat and still work towards my health goals. And yes, I can probably live with that. There will be instances where we decide to eat when we are not hungry. So it may be, okay, I ate at 5, it's 8:30, I wasn't planning on eating anything else before I go to bed at 10. Somebody brings home Girl Scout cookies and it happens to be my favorite. So it's 8:30 and I'm not really hungry, but if to eat. Well, am I hungry? No. But I'm gonna eat anyway. Now, if I decide I'm going to eat when I'm not hungry, I still have some answers I have to answer these other questions. What is it I'm going to eat in this moment? Well, it's Girl Scout cookies. I'm not hungry, but they're my favorite. And if I decide to eat one, I'm going to decide, ultimately I'm going to make a decision I can live with. What do you call those? My favorite ones, I don't know which they are.
Samoas.
Samoas, yeah, Samoas. Okay, Samoas. How many? 2. I'm gonna look at the food label, serving size, 2 cookies, calories 140. I can live with that. Yep, 2 cookies. I'm going to give myself permission to make an active, mindful, and deliberate decision around eating them, how many, how much, and yes, I can make a decision I can live with. If I consider them off limits because they're a bad food and I'm dieting, there won't be enough cookies to fix that. I will eat the whole box. Wonder why I did that, have to quit and start over tomorrow, if I do, and then, yeah, that old cycle repeats itself. So mindful, deliberate decisions around if I eat based on what my body is asking for, and then deciding how much, and making more successful decisions around that. But if I'm just doing the head thing, oh my gosh, cookies, go get them, I'm not considering anything, and I'm gonna probably make some eating decisions that I'm gonna eventually regret.